have the yellow light out, that means you can take pictures and then turn your device over. Let me get out of your way. So have your data analysis done in your lab book by next class, and then we'll go over the data analysis, and then I'll let you write your conclusion, and we'll have a test on the light chapter. What we are going to next is on this board, our new project. So we are trying to pasteurize pond water. And you look at it, and there's a lot of little bullets, and I'm going to go, it's about a 5-week project, and we're going to start at the top, and we're going to go down the bullets until we get down to the exam. It'll take us about 5 weeks to do that. So if you would like to jot those down, there's a lot of words, you might want to get your device out and take a picture. I will have that up the entire 5 weeks. Is there a question, Christian? Yes. Can your phone not connect? You certainly may. Get up and take a picture. Can I ask if anybody doesn't have their device here today? Because we can share. Everybody's okay. Julie, when we're researching, you can switch around here and share with Nora. Okay. So I'm going to pull this down. Yay! We're done. So think back. Think back to middle school. And I know that was months ago, right?
True.
Months ago. And it's not necessarily what you would like to think about, but I want you to discuss with your group members how you did labs. How did you go about doing an experiment, a long-range design experiment? Okay, so we designed one for UV beads, which was our light chapter. Now we're going to design one for pasteurization of pond water. But how did you do it? How did you do this in middle school? Can you discuss with your group members and jot one main idea down for me?
Yeah, I remember one time we were in Tracy's class and she threw us a
One would be
bucket
fine. One will be fine.
All we did was
materials with the other materials. Made up all the hours.
past the class.
Yeah, she would dump all the materials and then try to do it.
Yeah.
In one day.
It was just kind of inefficient.
Yeah, they were all one day things.
Yeah, they were all one day.
Except for like early middle school, we did this.
What about it? No, I'm going to get the pond water for you.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you made pond water. How'd you do that?
Yeah, we made a pond.
You made a pond.
You put like yeah, some experiments were like one day affairs, and then some of them were several days.
Like back in sixth
Usually
grade.
it wasn't built. Yeah. Oh man, I have PTSD from that.
So you all have something down?
The power of science.
Ooh, ooh, that was a good one.
Why isn't it pronounced giant?
Okay, you got something?
That's a very good question. Why it isn't pronounced science?
I mean,
No, the actual
It's not
experiment.
pronounced science.
How did you
It's not
go
pronounced
about
science.
There are plenty of other things
getting
that just
to do an actual experiment?
It's English. English makes no sense.
Were you given everything?
I remember there was a study.
Did you get a chance to redesign?
Oh no, he's talking about a study. Like science is a study. Let's hear the man out. We got a bit off track talking about why the word science isn't pronounced science.
Okay, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to round robin here. So everybody's going to give me an idea. If one of the tables takes your idea, go down to your second one. Okay? We'll start here. Miriam?
We would do a small experiment. We would do a small experiment and write it in our lab books. Usually it'd be in graph paper.
Okay, so your lab book was made of graph paper?
Yeah.
And you actually wrote in your lab book?
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
To do the experiment, just like a few days, really.
Okay. Nora?
Okay. Well, in middle school, we would have those colored books that the teacher would pass out. Well, here in middle school at Brown, we'd have the colored books that Tracy would pass out to us, and then we'd write down like the stuff that we did in the lab. And we'd usually be assigned to small groups to do it as a class, but it'd be divided into different groups.
Okay. Magda?
We did it in our lab books, but it didn't really take that long, and teacher brought in most of our stuff for our experiments.
We were usually
Josh?
given,
Go ahead.
we were usually given instructions to follow, like just at the beginning of the experiment, and we would just follow that throughout the whole thing.
Okay. How long did it take you all to usually get an experiment done?
At most, maybe a month, but it would only take a couple days sometimes.
Okay. Was the month-long one like biology based?
Actually, it wasn't. It was like a Rube Goldberg
Oh.
machine. One of those.
Oh, so you built it within this group right here.
Generally, it took a pretty short time frame to get anything done, and then it was very heavily regimented. Like they were like, you do this, you write it in your book. You do this, you write it in your book, and then you're done.
Okay. So basically, most of you all were given a worksheet, given instructions step by step, and you may have written it in a lab book or just turned in your worksheet, right?
Yeah.
And your lab is done, and not necessarily doing a conclusion like we do here in our freshman class, right? Okay. So here we go, a 5-week project that we're going to have to talk about underdeveloped countries. I'm trying to hit Liz's correct words. I've heard less developed countries versus the U.S. Okay? So let's discuss, and I'm going to have you turn your devices over, and we're going to look up conditions of less developed countries.
Just in general, or?
In general.
Okay.
Their conditions. And we will talk about that versus our conditions we have when we get to go home.
Well, in general, most people in developed countries make less than $1 a day in factory jobs where they, make our shirts and stuff. So
Let's make little bullets on what we find, okay?
generally, they're working for either outsourced American companies or people that are just exporting their own.
Okay, and then make little bullets.
Okay. Generally, it's American corporations producing things in less developed countries.
Okay, that's what you want to do. You all right making bullets? Okay. Let's get all the way over here to notes section. Let's get you a nice clean piece of paper. Okay, right here. All right, and make some bullets.
Things that like define a less developed country.
There's usually very little labor regulations, and there's no minimum wage usually, so corporations can generally do what they want. So that's why a lot of corporations move from the United States to less developed countries, because they can ignore regulations and just hire them. Well, some of them move, but the majority of them do outsource.
I mean, because you got those fancy dance sweatshops.
I mean, generally, they still have to pay the people according to what the government of the country they move to says. It's just that their regulations, the regulations in China and in India are next to nothing, while the regulations here are
Yes, that's a lot of hospitals.
Yes. There's very little water
Diseases. It's unmodernized.
Like if they did have hospitals, like 30 miles away.
It's poor measured by the.
I think find out what type of homes they live in. Okay, types of communities.
It was about light.
The GDP.
What do you got?
Hands well because they don't really have.
Okay. Okay, can you look up basic and
Right down the way.
Well, disease and everything because of how kind of healthy
yeah, just put down the word disease.
Okay.
Malnutrition.
They rely
Pollution.
primarily on agricultural.
Okay, can we look up their living
a lot of them rely
conditions?
on
Less advanced.
Right, put that down, and what
they rely
type
on
of shelters
shelters
they
and
live in.
textiles.
So you're looking food, shelter,
Usually, like
clothing,
I mean, a lot of them rely
things
on
that we take for granted.
Yeah, it's an
Or like at times they don't have shoes.
Wait, I want you all, I want evidence from this. I want evidence from the internet.
Right down the way. Gender inequality.
Like that.
So like their median age is like it's lower than.
generally
Generally
not.
diet. In
Yeah,
China's
they-
50.
The crude birth rate higher. And
They're-
there's probably more like,
They're probably
Like the average
two
family has
on
like
the
4 or 5
DTN.
kids instead of like 1 or 2.
and if they have a government, there's probably a lot more gender discrepancies.
Yeah, a lot more gender discrepancies and there's a lot more corruption and a lot more.
And let's not forget about you already have
True.
Okay, that's very good. Let's get back and, okay, everybody's got what they want written down? Very good. Let's go through one thing, don't repeat, okay? There's a lot of things going on in less developed countries, right? Okay. Richie?
Less developed countries use a lot of renewable resources.
Okay, renewable resources. If you hear something and it's not on your list, add it to your list. Chelsea?
They have higher child mortality rates.
Okay. Marissa?
They have like low access to water.
Low access to water.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not available?
Yeah.
Not, okay. Nora?
Urban pollution because of the factories that are mostly in less developed countries.
Do you think they have an EPA there? You know what an EPA is? Anybody know what an EPA is?
Environmental Protection Agency.
Okay. Which regulates?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. So that's a good one. Miriam?
They have a lot of diseases there because of the low, what's the word that I'm looking for? Yeah, they have low healthcare rates.
Okay, low health care, which causes them not to be protected. I'm going to come back around. Everybody gets a chance. Daniel?
A lot of them have fairly unstable governments, and the ones that do have stable governments, the majority of the ones that are stable are totalitarian dictatorships.
Okay. Josh?
They have high rates of poverty.
High rates of poverty. Noah?
They have lack of medicine.
Lack of medicine. Christian?
They have gender inequality.
Gender inequality. Amelia?
They don't have anything to like filter their water, so
Okay. So they don't have the apparatus to filter out sediment? Okay.
They
Elliot?
have a lower GDP, gross domestic product per capita.
Okay. Wait a minute. Want to go around. Clear?
They're more so on intensive labor.
Intensive labor?
Yeah.
Toy?
I said they live in like smaller communities, like hamlets and villages.
Yes, hamlets and villages, not big cities like Louisville, right? Julie?
There are a lot of traffic because of high population.
High population.
A
Katie?
lot of people don't have shelter.
A lot of people don't have shelter. Okay? We'll get back to that. Over here, who is left?
They have low job opportunities.
Low job opportunities. Yes. Go ahead. We need one more person here, right? Is everybody talked? Okay. Everybody talked? One more here. Marissa, is it you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, most of the time they live in like shacks or dirty houses.
Shacks. Okay, and that's what you were talking about, Katie, right? Okay, so everybody's had a chance. Now, what I want you to do is look up what countries are less developed than the United States. And I would like you to send a representative to the board and put one up there, okay? So, off you go. You're kind of landlocked, aren't you? I'm going to move this out. I'm going to move this out of here.
Oh, you already got it.
Oh, you already got it.
Least developed country in the world. It actually is. Sure, right? Wait, Mozambique is...
Would you like me to write that?
I mean, is Uganda?
Uganda's also very undeveloped.
Yeah, true, it is.
Pretty much any sub-Saharan African country works.
I'm pretty sure like Mozambique is like second to last. Remember that chart we did in PhD?
Ooh! Okay, where are these found? Yes!
Sub-Saharan Africa.
Okay, Sub-Saharan Africa. Are there any less developed countries other than Africa? Go! Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. If you have one, it's Toy's turn. Go, Toy. Yeah. Yes. And one from a group. One from a group.
Don't put mine up there, guys. It did exactly the same.
Okay, this is not from Africa now, right?
Yeah, but she took mine, so let's find another one.
Is North Korea less developed? We've
Yes.
got nuclear.
What?
We've got nuclear.
Yeah, but
But in
like,
the
due to the
rural,
quality.
areas,
Yeah.
it's so
Okay.
undeveloped.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And
Pyongyang,
generally-
Huge list.
Yeah, Pyongyang is pretty bad actually.
Afghanistan. Okay.
Literally only
What do we
the
got?
richest of the rich of Pyongyang live in
The oligarchs.
Indonesia.
Gotta take it home. So it's still
I understand that.
Iraq.
That's my country.
What? I'm gonna go over here to Afghanistan and Iraq. Since they were in a war, what does that help create?
Famine.
Instability.
Instability, famine. Where do they go? They're running. They're running
Refugee
from
crisis.
Yeah.
where? Refugees, and they go to what?
More developed countries.
More developed countries, or they go to the next country right beside it. And where do they live? Because the countries don't have room for them.
Refugee camps.
There we go, refugee camps. Now, I want you to look up refugee camps and look at the conditions that some of these people in, their living conditions and their food and water intake. Where do they get things besides from the Red Cross? We're not going to say Red Cross.
Red Cross all over the world.
Yes. Yes.
Can we say other medical organizations besides the Red Cross?
Yes.
Did you say you can or can't?
Yeah, I'm going to let you, but
Okay.
but make sure you get the conditions if they're not available or if that runs out. What do they do? What do they do?
Well, there's a corporation called Iron, and they help supply clean water.
Well, refugee camps are basically they're organized.
ISIS 4 hours ago.
They don't
took a refugee camp in Damascus.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Okay.
Damascus.
I'm being
Sanitation.
Yes. Raise your hand if you need more time. Okay.
Okay.
No, Nora needed a little bit more time.
Are you Todd?
Yes.
I just read something that said that ISIS took a refugee camp in Damascus 3 hours ago.
Oh, they took it?
Yeah, they took it over. The refugees weren't able to get out.
Oh.
How many refugees were there? Does it say?
18,000 people.
That's a lot.
Okay. How many? Do you know how many ices?
Okay, I'm going to pull from the cup. You must answer. Okay, so conditions that people have to live in a refugee camp. Chelsea.
Women are at a higher risk of violence in the camps.
Oh, yes. Okay. Toy.
There's a lot of there's little space. Like since there's so many refugees, usually it's really fair.
Okay. Richie.
The proportion women and children amongst asylum seekers arrived on boat from 12 cents or through 20 cents. So their
so what are you trying to say?
transportation means to the refugee camp.
Amelia.
They have dirty water.
They have dirty water. Oh, we're bringing it back to our water project. Josh.
They have no protection from the rain.
No protection from the elements, right? Christian.
Well, they have to leave behind most of the belongings that
Okay, so they come without much because they're running. Okay, so let's go back to compare our life compared to theirs. All right, so I'd like you to talk and give me just two bullets on what you expect when you get home tonight.
And the hot shower. Hot food.
Most of the people in the United States they live in houses.
It is good that it would be water. I direct the forces to correct the
I would like you to go through it.
Okay.
Okay.
Water.
Miriam, do all you have your two? Okay, do you all have your two? Yes. You have your two? All right. What do you expect when you get home? Oh, Chelsea, you're back up.
Safe drinking water.
Safe drinking water. Where do we get our water from?
The tap.
The tap, the faucet. Okay, so we have wonderful water. Where does that water come from, Noah?
The Louisville Water Company.
The Louisville Water Company. Has anybody gone home and your parents are opening up their bills and they go, oh, I got a water bill. Do you ever wonder? You never even thought about it. You take it for granted?
Yes.
You take your water for granted. Yes, you do. So what I want you to do is I challenge you to go home and say, Mom, Dad, can I see your water bill? I want to know how much we are using and how much we are spending in this house. Okay? And they'll wonder why, and that's a good conversation. You all can start talking over supper on it. Okay? So the water company, where does the water company, I'm coming over here, where does the water company get their water from?
The Ohio River.
The Ohio River. So what big city, I'm going all the way over here, what big city is upriver from us, from Louisville? Big old city. Yeah. Can you say it so they can hear it over there?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Now Cincinnati is a dirty town, isn't it? Yeah. And I bet West Point and Owensboro would say we're a dirty town because they get our waste. We get their wastewater. They get our wastewater. So Louisville Water Company cleans that water, and we can go to the faucet, turn it on, and get us a cup of water. Glass of water. Water for tea. All kinds of fun stuff with water. Where are we? We ready? Elliot!
Yes. Another thing that I expect to come home.
Yes.
Like, something to like eat like my mac and cheese on.
Okay. So some type
That's
of
oddly specific.
some type of cooking device.
Yeah.
A cooking device, and what type of energy do you use for your cooking device?
Thermal.
Thermal. Are you saying I'm going to give you a choice or two?
Holding it over a volcano.
That would be great. You have a baby volcano.
On your backyard.
What's your stove
It's
going?
gas.
It's gas. Anybody got electric stove? I do. Anybody got gas stove? I do.
I don't know.
Microwave. Could have a microwave. That would heat your mac and cheese. Right? Okay. Magda, something you expect when you get home.
A shower.
A shower. Okay. What type of temperature water would you like to take? It doesn't.
Hot.
Hot. A hot shower. Think about the less developed countries. Where are they getting their water? It could be from the sky. It could be. They could be catching rainwater. It is. Most of those are warm. We look at these, except for North Korea. That would be. Whew, that'd be kind of cold. Where else would they get their water?
Wells.
Wells. Where else would they get their water?
Puddles.
Puddles.
Mud water.
Muddy water.
Yeah, muddy, that's what I meant.
Muddy water.
Oceans.
Okay.
That's too salty, never mind.
That, whoa. Salt water, but if it's what you have available, it's what you have available. What about the Indonesian area? All of those, just like where would we go if we did not have faucets? We would go to the river, okay? So they would go also streams and rivers, right? Okay, to get their water. Think about that. Let's move on. I would like to know about water quality, and we're going to do a Venn diagram. Okay, so you need to just turn that paper over and make you a nice Venn diagram. That's two circles that intersect. And what I want, these three groups right here, you're going to the less developed countries, and you're looking at water quality. Okay? So find out what's in water. Okay? In the less developed. You guys, it's a smaller section because we're going to the U.S. So we've got on this side, and find out our water quality.
Like what's in it?
Yeah. Okay. You can find in the rivers,
Oh,
not from your faucet. In the river, streams, ponds. River, streams, ponds.
What about like parasites?
You can.
Things like that?
Yes, you can. Yes. You go right ahead and look. Okay, so you're going to list right here. So you're less developed. You hit L, less, L, D, C. Okay, right. Oh, okay, so you're going to be on this side, L, D, C. Which side are you all on?
We're on LDCs.
This side, right? Okay.
There's mud, there's water, there's mud.
See what you're doing.
Fertilizers.
True. I thought malaria was skin disease.
I don't think malaria is in the water. Yeah, it's in the
Wait, no, I'm thinking of melanoma.
Is that in the water?
No, that's a skin disease.
I have no idea about melanoma. Okay, let's get back on topic.
Guinea worms.
What's in the water? In both places or just here?
Wacky.
Alright, so we have worms just here.
USA, nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. Thank you. You're on the Venn part.
Are you looking up like
Yes, yes, go ahead and find out what's in our screen.
Diary, we have malaria, typhoid,
Ebola. That's not airborne? No, that's not airborne.
It's by blood?
It's like the things in the water. It's basically the things in the
Look it
water
up.
and how safe it is.
Since ours is
So we have like hepatitis over how long you can drink it.
Okay.
over how long you can drink it before you get sick.
Can I see this one? Can you bring that one up for me? Did you all find that this one that was in the water, or was it
That one's in like those are in
Here you go.
Ebola.
that's in
Oh, you're taking it out?
What about
that's
Ebola?
in mosquitoes.
Okay. What does mosquitoes and water?
It doesn't.
Okay.
Chemical spills. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because chemical spills don't get cleaned up like they do here.
No.
What was that one thing that
What do mosquitoes and water
It was BP oil.
do together? What?
No, mosquitoes. I mean, those water.
Yes, and why? Why does it?
Well, I know there's some fluoride in it, right?
There's hexavalent chromium in our water.
There's also like
There's not fluoride in the water.
Yes.
Yes, there is fluoride in the water.
Oh, in there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they put it in.
I was wrong. You were right. I apologize.
Microorganisms.
Oh, I thought you said spiders.
But there is hexafluoride. What is it called? Hexavalent. Hexavalent chromium is in our water supply, according to this random internet thing I found.
All right. Anybody need more time?
No. I got hexavalent chromium. Apparently in our water.
Yes. Yes, that's in our water. Okay.
Oh, here's
But
the guinea worm is what I drank.
that's from Cincinnati. Cincinnati gives us that.
I know, but
What?
isn't that okay to say because it is in our water?
It is in our water. Okay.
I mean, if it
Can we find out if there's other things in chemicals? Can you go in and see if
stuff
there's
that isn't chemicals, so like bacteria,
right?
and like okay.
Hey, could you find out any of that? And we'll go ahead and put hexavalent chrome.
So non-chemical things. Got it.
I don't know if there's a way to check the others because that's on our regulations to check for hexavalent chrome.
And if you put E. coli down, like, it might be better to just put coliform, you know?
Coliforms?
Yeah.
Okay. But it does the E. coli.
Yeah.
We can talk
It
about
says
it.
we have
Talk
other
about it.
ones, because we have Ricus coliform and E. coli.
So you had to guess it.
Did you already done microsporia? Did you already done microsporia?
Hey Nora, can you put up one for LDC? Miriam? Marissa?
Some stuff for LBCs.
Elliot, give me one for USA, for Team USA. Josh, as soon as he's done, give me another for Team USA.
Okay.
You mean that you lost at soccer?
No.
And what point did we decide? Like, didn't we? The rest of the world was calling soccer football before we invented football. Why didn't we just start calling soccer football and then invent a new name for non sequitur?
What is that word's name? Correction?
80% of
Come on up, Josh. Katie, is there anything else you would like to put up there? on your list for an LDC? We have to, Julie's up after that, and then if it's not up there, I want you up there. The team LDC.
Let's go, LDC.
Yeah.
We're the best one.
Richie, can you put up something else for USA? Oh, crypto. Oh, that's a good one. I'm sorry.
Is that what you put?
You have one? Head on up there. You got a lot. Horsehair worms. I don't like horsehair worms. I don't like them. That's you, Team USA.
Yes.
That's Team USA.
Oh. My bad.
Ooh.
I guess we're gonna need more.
Yes, I need Team USA to come on up and fill in. We've got a lot.
We have a lot of
Can I star worms? And LDC people, go back into the internet and find the different worms.
We have a lot of chemicals, but not very.
I have
but
more
not,
stuff.
Okay, head on up. Yes, yeah, just go on up. I
Is that
know.
only here? Is that everywhere?
I know we end up looking at chemicals, but that's an EPA thing, so that we don't get all kinds of cancers. But they don't do that over there, so let's look.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard
The
to find.
biologicals.
Kind of hard to find biologicals that are just exclusive to us. There's a lot of them worldwide.
What?
But I guess.
So, what? Yes, yes. I'd like Team USA to look up worms in ponds and rivers. When you all get more worms, not rain, that's a yeast.
Oh yeah.
That's a yeast.
Yeast infection.
What? It is. It is. It is. But it's not a biological worm.
America, do you have me right outside of the thing?
Oh, I got one.
I clicked on an article and at the very top it was an image of a worm.
I can't take it.
I know, it's a video.
You already got that.
And this?
Oh, no, they have.
Found it.
Let me see.
Oh, what is it up?
Oh, it's right there.
No,
The guinea worm, and it's up there.
Yeah, this is the.
If it's not up
This is the
there,
correct thing.
Can I see
computers are
it?
there on the other side of Elliot. Okay? The guinea worm is a good one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Perfect. See, we've got Guardy on that side, we need Guardy on this side.
Very top.
Yes.
Can I put water fleas up there?
Water fleas? Water fleas. What is a water flea? Is it for this family?
It's a big one at the
Point.
no, no.
Oh, well, see right there. The guinea worm. It's the guinea worm. Okay?
There's a lot of.
There's a lot of things dealing with the guinea worm.
Red worm.
All right, you all have seen this up here. I'm going to cross through chemicals, chemical spills. Okay, because there's nothing we can do to clean a chemical spill. You need you need a water plant to clean that up. We have turbidity.
Yeah.
Can you guys look for turbidity? What does turbidity mean?
I have it up. It is.
Go ahead.
The measure of the cloudiness of water.
The measure of cloudiness of water. So what does that cloudiness come from?
Oh, algae, plankton, micro.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, Noah. I know this is exciting. Just, all you have to do is raise your hand. Noah!
Well, I found algae, plankton, microbes, and other substances.
Okay, what's the other substance? What could it be? When you take your
Sand.
feet, yes, and walk through, you're bringing up all sediment. So that's a turbidity, and that gets into if you're trying to wash your clothes in water that has a lot of sediment flowing, you're just putting mud back into your clothes, right? If you're down there at the stream washing clothes. Okay? I would like you all, I want one person. I'm going to turn around. Who wants it to be? Who? Toy. Your hand was going like this. Head on up there. Everybody else is filling in their Venn diagram in the center. And Toy's going to fill it in for the class. So you look at the left and you look at the right. And you see things that sort of match.
Guinea worms.
Did you all find turbidity in water? I bet it would be in Noah's mud puddle.
Was this up here?
Coliforms, that would be like E. coli.
I found that one in LDC.
Okay. You were with LDC. Go ahead and put coliforms there. Do we have it?
No, it was like E. coli.
Yeah, put E. coli right there.
Yeah, we got another 3.
Okay, we got worms, E. coli.
Guardian. Toy. What about Guardian? Giardia. What is that?
Is that up here? Okay.
United States. So we have salmonella in our water. We've been challenged on the other side.
In our water, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, if you don't think, proof.
The power of science. The water.
We're waiting. We do have. Did you all find turbidity?
No, we're still looking. It's there's a lot of research papers.
CDC, salmonella and
They're provided well.
it's found in every
Yep.
What have you got?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Put salmonella on this side and here. Salmonella here, here, and here. So if we did an extensive research on USA versus LDC, we would find a whole lot more in common in our water system, right?
Yes.
Waiting for Toy. Excellent. Okay. I would like to know, since Katie brought up health, who brought up health care? Miriam brought up the poor health care. What does salmonella do to the system? LDCs, you looked that one up. Giardia to the system. Worms. What does it do? And E. coli. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Hold on to that thought. Everybody take one.
We have salmonella.
You've got salmonella. Okay.
Can I pass it on?
All of the E. coli.
We're doing
okay,
worms.
E. coli.
On this spell it wrong.
And this spell it? Do you want to go
No,
fix
they're
it?
doing E.
Okay.
coli. We're doing worms.
We're doing E. coli.
Yeah, I'm on CS.
I'm not doing. I hate worms.
We're gonna do,
worms are my least favorite thing.
I guess we'll look up worms.
Okay.
We'll do,
All right, you okay?
Yeah, man. I
Okay.
just can't stand worms, man.
Oh, I have salmonella.
we're
Okay.
gonna do tapeworms.
You're going to do a tapeworm?
Yep.
All right.
Oh my god.
Did you want to do one, Amelia? Sure. Did you want to do one? Which one do you want to do?
Has anyone heard of cardiac?
No.
Because I found some.
Okay.
Disease.
Can you look up roundworm?
Yeah.
Look at this. Those worms. Those are worms found in the U.S.
Here it is.
I'm still waiting on turbidity.
Not a great
Oh wait,
fit.
what do you want?
I love worms.
Turbidity?
I need to know if it's in less developed countries.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Toy, can you go put that one up in the middle and on less developed countries? Thank you, Toy.
So what do you got
Yep, I'm right.
worms?
For some
It causes
worms,
nausea,
I
weakness, diarrhea,
have
abdominal pain,
like
hunger or
diarrhea.
loss of appetite, weight
We got
loss,
some guinea
vitamin
worms.
lack.
The inside by worm.
That sounds good. I'm going to have you all stand when you. Yeah, we're going to
With
stand on this one because everybody needs to really
Diarrhea, vomiting.
push this. Okay. Anybody need more time? Groups need more time and findings. Everybody found something. Okay. We are going to take E. coli.